the second quarter getting ready to start up. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
It was a pretty solid first quarter for this club. They limited their mistakes and really took advantage offensively.
You know what? I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways. That's excellent pressure and good activity with the hand.
Here are the five the Clippers have to start the second. Cato Turkoglu out there with Udo. And there's Farmer. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Douglas Roberts in at the small forward position.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Outside Boozer. There's the dish to Ellington. He passes to Nash. Johnson outside. He kicks it to Ellington. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Ellington's got 11 points.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back. Trading punches, that's how you answer.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Gentlemen, the great Kobe Bryant, now in his 19th year in the league, he said, "This is the last chapter. The book is going to close. I just haven't determined how many pages are left. But my passion only increases. You realize you only have so many years left. It re-energizes you to fine-tune your preparation and make sure you leave no stone unturned." Kevin, sounds familiar.
That sounds like him. Never one to shy from a challenge. Thanks, Doris.
There's no secret that the Lakers were really terrible last year. There's no other way to say it. And everything that could have gone wrong actually did. Murphy's Law, on full display.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
And the Clippers making a change here. Hill's checked in.
You know, one story that didn't get a lot of press last season. 2 days after the Bledsoe trade, tried to back out of it. The trade was already public news, and Doc Rivers actually threatened to quit before their ownership backed down. That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Now Ellington, he's got 11. And it's Johnson penetrating. Right side, Boozer. And the rejection by Udo. Clippers leading by 14. And for J.J. Redick, that shakeup must have been tough. His contract with the Clippers was contingent on the trade.
And Kevin, reportedly, Doc Rivers leaned on ownership pretty hard, saying, "Hey, I shook hands on this. Don't make me look bad here. Our reputation's at stake." It all worked out, but a reminder of the Clippers' rather dysfunctional. Oh, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Barnes can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 12. Johnson right side. Makes it off the glass. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Hill. That is his first foul of the game. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Ball goes in, and he gets it to go. Ball's got 6 points.
You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
And the Lakers with some changes. Kobe comes in for Jordan Hill. And it's Henry in for Steve Nash. Nash to Henry. to Ellington. Passes it to Henry. Dishes it to Boozer. Kicks it to Ellington. Fires the three. The Clippers grab the miss. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that goal.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. That's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. Lewis Boozer amnestied by the Bulls this offseason after 4 years in Chicago. They still have to pay his salary, Steve, but it doesn't count against their cap.
Yeah, it's been rumored for a couple of years, and it finally came true, Kevin. So a new team for Boozer, looking to bounce back after what was one of the worst seasons of his career, at least statistically.
And here's Barnes for 3, and that one's good. Barnes has got 19 points.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
Yeah, unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come. But man, he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty. The way he can blast his way straight through traffic is really strong.
And something else he does is he's great off the dribble. He can take it to the rack or pull up. So as a defender, you don't know how to play it. Well, he won that battle, and in general, they're winning most of the battles tonight.
Well, those are some very easy points if you can get them.
Well, and like Clark said, they have been getting them, not necessarily all on putback dunks, but a lot of second chance opportunities.
That's good.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
It's Crawford with the drive. Jordan. And he gets it to go. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter.
Purely from a size standpoint, that is a mismatch that's going to be hard to overcome defensively.
Bryant. Ellington. He dishes it to Henry. Left side Boozer. Lakers whipping the ball around now. Johnson with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Johnson. There's the block. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And the pass to Barnes. And that's a foul. It's called on Wayne Ellington. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Lakers. Randall's checked in for Ellington. And Nick Young is subbed in for Wesley Johnson. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot-blocking defenses from last season. The Lakers in 5th.
They've got a number of guys that can deny you when you take that ball inside. That's why they're one of the best shot-blocking teams in the league. At least they were last year, because they worked well together and they made it a priority.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the board.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Kobe attacking, and that one's good. Kobe's got 14 points for the game.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Crawford kicks the ball. Ejected by Young. And now here comes Kobe, leading the break. Here's Henry. That's to Young. And stolen by Barnes. And now the Clippers on the break. Barnes got the ball. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Barnes.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
He feeds it to Henry. Crawford with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Barnes can't get it to go.
He's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far. They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
And Young, here we go. Back to Kobe. 6 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Fires the 3. Good work defensively by Paul.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
And Young, here we go. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
That's foul number 2 on him. It might not warrant sitting him entirely, but another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
The Clippers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And you look at the numbers, guys. This team shot 73% clip over the course of last season.
And, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
A lot of problems for the Lakers last season. It's one thing to stink on the road, but when you stink at home in Los Angeles, you bet people will react.
Down low. Randall kicks to Young. Feeds to Randall. Covered by Barnes. Randall no good. And what a strange sight it was to see the Lakers lose at home as much as they did last year, Clark. The home record Staples 14 and 27.
Yeah, that is a rarity, without question. One of the elite sports franchises in the history of sports in America. But they didn't have the talent to compete, and not having Kobe Bryant, their best player and future Hall of Famer, obviously left a lot to be desired with that group. They fought hard, but they just didn't have enough to compete on a regular basis.
Jordan Hill, he's checked in for the Lakers. Jeremy Lin comes in for Xavier Henry. Lakers trailed by 20. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And Jordan sends it back. It's stolen by Randall. Rejected by Jordan. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, gentlemen, the Clippers were sold this offseason for a staggering $2 billion. That's about 4 times more than the Kings sold for 1 year prior, and more than 7 times what the Sixers sold for in 2011. What happened? About a third of the league's teams have sold within the last 5 years. As they've sold out, guys, it's becoming a seller's market.
Only so many teams to go around, Doris. Thanks. Here's Young to halt the run. He takes it up and brings it in. Young's got his first bucket of the night.
That is a pretty finish. The defense did all they could there, but he just outwilled them.
Crawford kicks the ball. The dish to Griffin. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Jeremy Lin. Kobe attacking. Nice D from Crawford. Los Angeles leading by 20. Ball passes to Griffin. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Julius Randle picks one up.
Well, Griffin, a former dunk contest champion, but make no mistake, Blake is a game dunker, always among the league leaders. His size with that strength, the way he gets off the floor is just unbelievable.
You know, Blake Griffin gets up so high, he's created some debate, in fact, on the definition of a dunk. So I'll ask, does your hand have to touch the rim?
I think you don't necessarily have to have your hand touch the rim, Kevin, but you do have to throw it through the goal. None of this raggedy type dunk stuff.
Got to control it.
You got to, that's the word I was looking for.
Paul kicks to Crawford. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And Los Angeles guys shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find their looks.
Kobe Bryant last season selected by the fans as an all-star starter, but due to injury was unable to participate. That robbed him of the record for consecutive all-star appearances, which would have been 16 for him.
And Kobe Bryant, 4th in career scoring.
Well, with the chance this season, if he stays healthy, to pass MJ, Michael Jordan, for third all-time. What an accomplishment that would be for Kobe.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
Yeah, and that's what's paved the way for them to build this big lead, no question.
He kicks it to Young. Young, right side. Outside, Kobe. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Kobe's got 17.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over it.
Pass to Barnes. Fires for three. Oh, we got half. And the three-pointer, go ahead to the line. That's on Nick Young.
Matt Barnes really a good glue guy. Rebounds, defends. He's gotten better with his outside shot, and he can really run the lane. And he's always had a toughness and a fearlessness that I think a lot of coaches love.
And the Lakers making a change here. Kelly's checked in. And you look at advanced plus-minus measurements. Matt Barnes rates very well.
Not surprised by that, Kevin. He brings so much energy at both ends of the floor. He does a lot of those little intangible things that don't always show up on the stat sheet.
Comfort outside. And there's the feed to Griffin. He passes to Barnes. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. And that's now 24 points for Barnes.
Wow. 4 here in the first half. They're going to need to do something different on defense to trap this guy and lock him up.
Passes to Kobe. Takes a three. That's good. Kobe's got 10 points in the quarter.
Offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Crawford kicks the ball. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dishes it to Barnes. And another three for the Clippers.
How about 5 3-pointers for him in this half? His stroke looks awesome.
17 seconds left here in the second. Outside Hill. Hill left side. Shoots it up. No good there off the double clutch.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.